Otakon. Ah, Otakon. I remember Otakon. Do you remember Otakon? Because I remember Otakon. Yeah, so I had the chance to attend Otakon 2017. First time it took place in Washington, D.C. For the longest time, it took place in downtown Baltimore, but quite since 2016, it made the jump down to Washington, D.C., and I gotta say, it's all the better for it. Yeah, I actually happened to really like it when it was down in Baltimore because it was only 30 minutes away from where I used to live. And I could pretty much just commute every day if I wanted to, which I usually ended up doing to save on cost. But yeah, now that it's in Washington, D.C., it's about an hour and 15 minutes away on a good day, and that's assuming there's no traffic. And obviously, being a densely populated city as it is, the roads are pretty atrocious. I think I paid something like $25 for parking a day, which ain't terrible, but it still, like, adds up pretty quick. But yeah, so Otakon is, quite honestly, quite possibly one of the largest anime conventions taking place on the Eastern Seaboard. Attendance one year surpassed 35,000 people. I think it's been tapering off since then because quite possibly due to cost and the fact that you can't get a day pass or anything like that. So, you know, if you're in it for the whole weekend and it's going to cost you $100 minimum. And quite honestly, that's kind of bullshit in my opinion. Katsucon is so much better, but I can't really fault Otakon because Otakon is the one convention that sort of started it all for me. It got me into cosplay, it got me into the anime fandom, and it's sort of been the first convention I've ever attended. I actually didn't know conventions were a thing until a friend of mine filled me in during high school, and from there, the rest is history. But yeah, as far as Otakon this year, it kind of lacked that sort of convention spirit for me. I don't know. It was lacking something. I mean, the venues were nice, the dealer's room was nice, the cosplayers were nice, everything was pretty cool. I didn't meet a lot of people that I'd known throughout the con scene for years. I didn't run into as many people I was expecting to. But for the most part, I would say the clientele was pretty spot on. I can't really fault anyone for, you know, all the interactions I had. Overall, I would say the people that I ran into along the way were pretty cool. It's just, I don't know, something was definitely missing for me this year. It might be the new location and all, but it was missing that special something, you know? A special spark that you sort of look forward to when going to a convention like this. But hey, besides my gripes, I think I recorded a decent amount of footage. I could have done a little better as far as quality goes, but remember, this is from my camera phone, so it's not quite from my video camera. So pardon me for that. Anyway, without further ado, I'm going to run the camera. I hope you enjoy the footage. Peace. This is also Otakon, Friday night. Yeah, seriously. That's enough for right now.
I did it, okay?
Thank you.
The one skit I refuse to do.
Anyway, this is the game room. This is a vast departure from like the oblong, square-shaped room that I remember it being at Otakon back at the Inner Harbor. Overall, I'd say it's an improvement. Kind of small, not very many tables as I remember it. Why the hell are you recording me? Get that shit out of my face. No. I don't know. I'm just more curious about Super Smash Them Up the Brothers and how many people are going to be hogging them.
I think it's time to play some Super Smash Them Up the Brothers.
Oh, totally. Hells yeah.
Wow. Those games came out of that secret bag.
I'm actually wondering. Because there's always like a horde of like a bunch of little teensters like playing the freaking Super Smash Brothers. So what do you think, man?
Oh, good, but I want to find Joshi.
Dude, there's a sea of people here. You ain't not gonna find him.
Yeah.
He's gonna find you.
Well, I do need to start planning the party, so I'm probably
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
go
you're
back to the
right.
room, drop
Okay.
this shit off, and start messaging people.
All right, let's do that. Let's do that. What is going on here? Hey, what's going on, pal? We gotta hang out later. So this is Otakon 2017. First time in Washington, D.C. I'm actually taken aback by the con space. Overall, I'd say that it's a massive improvement over what Baltimore had. So basically a concrete tomb in the middle of the ground. But, you know, it feels a lot less claustrophobic than it was. Where it was like, I don't know. Granted, you have 30,000 people in a con space. It's not going to be a good time when everybody makes a rush into the dealer's room. So, you know. Everything looks a lot more open, wide, tall. I'm just going to make a basic walk through the area, I guess. Showcasing the fine quality of my phone's camera. And this is where the autographs are sent, or signed. I don't know, like, Otakon always brought fond memories of the con that basically started it all for me. Back then, though, that was on Baltimore, Inner Harbor, and it ended last year. Okay, JoJo's dad. JoJo is in, like, deep, deep danger. What are you gonna do?
I'm going to disappear like I always have.
That doesn't sound like the father thing to do.
Just ask Josuke, it's totally what I do.
So you're just gonna let your son fight, like, a 500-year-old demon and just be like, yeah, you got this, I'm just...
Yes, oh my.
So would you say that this is sort of like you helping your son be better at life and responsibility and giving a care?
Definitely, yes, that is definitely what I'm going for.
Your son's kind of a delinquent. In fact, he looks like a boncho. Like, how do you respond to that?
It's the Joestar bloodline.
So the Joestar bloodline, the one that started in British aristocracy, has now devolved into him being a delinquent boncho, like, you know, soon to be a gang leader.
Yes, I don't see an issue here. That's clearly how this works.
Okay, you heard it here, folks, from JoJo's dad. Definitely plenty of crowds here. This is only Saturday, so, you know, I can definitely believe that 30,000 badges were sold. So I'll try my best to take a video of each, I guess, distinct separate area of the con. Just sort of like, I guess, showcase a brief overview of, like, the kind of cosplayers that are here. People passing through. This is about midday, so... Oh man, serious traffic jam. Really hope these people don't walk like they drive, or drive like they walk. man, just look at that. I'll say it's like 10 times more expensive than Baltimore, but overall I would say this is a net positive. I'm kind of surprised that they had like this much of a turnout. So I guess this is the major junction to get to the dealer's room and the artist alley, and I believe we're coming up on the dealer's room right now. Yeah. Uh-oh, I don't have my badge out. Oh, okay. All the way down? Why do I have to go all the way down? I paid $100 to get in here. Oh, almost got jabbed by that sword. Generally speaking, I can keep this thing pretty straight, but it's kind of hard when I'm trying to, like, hold something under my right arm. Holy crap. It's Mr. Khan, you punk.
At least I remember this.
You do. Oh wait, I'm getting a call. I will continue this a little later. Oh, Gino, it's you. So, how do you like the fact that you were denied the chance to like be in Super Smash Bros. Twice, and that Square Enix and Nintendo have not brought you back into a game since Super Mario RPG?
Well, you know, they put a costume in. That's not really the same thing, is it?
No. As a fan, I feel like I was very shortchanged by Nintendo. I'm not very happy about this.
No, that's not cool at all. I mean, who doesn't want to play as a possessed wooden doll?
I mean, I will say this one thing. The costume was like a nice, I guess, touch, but at that point, you might as well just throw in the character in, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
So, you haven't been in the game since like Super Mario RPG. How have you been, I guess, supporting yourself, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, you know, odd jobs here and there. I mean, who's not the hero, you know?
I mean, you had like a cameo appearance in like Super Mario like All-Stars, but what, 5 kids play that? Maybe 1 kept it?
Oh, well, you know.
So
Maybe that's why they haven't put me in anything else.
Oh, well, what do you think about for the future? Do you think you're going to appear on the Switch by any chance? Nintendo give you any job offers recently?
Maybe we'll just have to wait and find out.
All right, you heard it from here, folks. Oh, check that out. I am really liking that. A waifu body pillow. Yowie. No, as a con, like Otakon was always there as like a mainstay for me, because there was a point in time in which case I only lived like 30 minutes away from the con. So I could pretty much commute every day, but it would usually take like an hour and a half to actually get to the con after parking and all that stuff. Pretty sweet ride. I don't know why. Okay, I got violently kicked off because guidebook decided to be Holy shit, check out this. Okay, there we go. Everything was like out of focus for a second there. Oh. It's like a mini shrine devoted just to this car. Anywhere can be paradise as long as you can have the will to live. After all, you are alive, so you will always have the chance to be happy. And there's a waifu body pillow next door. That's great. Oh, thanks,
Follow
Belle.
me on Instagram.
Okay.
It's the one that you see there with the underscores.
Oh.
But it's easy to find because my profile picture is who you're cosplaying right now. So
Oh, yeah. Thanks, Guy.
tag any photos.
Sure thing. Mostly, I'm just like.
I usually do con at a lot of cons,
You
but my
do.
only problem is I don't have the pants, the biker pants. I have to just
Oh, dude. Like, think about it this way. I'm
like red
really,
jeans and stuff. I settled with.
for the longest time, like I was just under the impression that kind of had like leather pants, but
Yeah.
no, there's a slight discoloration.
There
where,
is.
Like, so he's like wearing like that ballistic nylon motocross like armor, like
Yeah.
underneath the jacket, you know.
Yeah.
Like that's my take on that.
Yeah.
So I
like I
actually
did say there, I wear a red T-shirt underneath. I have the
Yeah.
jacket. I have boots. I have the gloves. Everything. Like I usually wear these gloves now, just because I like the free hands and the fingers, because I'm always on my phone.
Right.
I do have like black biker gloves, but the fact it's so annoying taking them off.
it kind of is. But here's
it
a
works.
here's like a little like tip. My friend, he told me, because we got like this weird like business card last night.
Yeah.
And he put it in his back pocket, and he's just like, if you ever like for Japanese culture, you ever give like somebody your business card, if they don't like what they see, they put it in their back pocket.
Yeah.
And it's sort of like saying, I wiped my ass with your card. I'm just telling you.
Yeah.
So watch out for anybody that does that to you,
Okay.
so you'll know.
All right.
But I thought it was just kind of interesting, you know what I mean? Because I wasn't even thinking about it. The guy who gave him like the business card, it was just a joke company. We don't
Yeah.
like.
Yeah.
If I had the card, I would show you, and you could just be
Yeah.
like, "Yeah, this is trolling."
Yeah.
But so this car, is that your car?
Yeah. I drive this thing. It's
You-
literally the only car I own.
And so like all that decal stuff is just like, what is that? Is that
Vinyl wrap.
It's just vinyl wrap.
Yeah. 3M weatherproof vinyl wrap.
See, my friend, he tacked his car up with stuff like this.
Yeah.
And like somebody stole one of his stickers. Like just
Really?
ripped it off and ran off with it.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never had a problem with that. I mean, I'm from New York,
Yeah.
Long Island, but I've never had a problem with anything like that.
I never would have expected that to
It's
happen.
like someone just steal the vinyl or the sticker. That's crazy.
Yeah, they just ripped it off and then ran off with it. I'm just like, then again, like a lot of weird stuff happened to my friend. Like his mailbox got blown up.
got blown up. Like what? They throw like a works bomb in
They
there?
put like an M80 in there.
Oh my god!
And
dude.
he didn't even care about that. He ran upstairs because he just bought like a flat screen TV.
Yeah.
And he's just like, oh,
The
thank,
TV.
Thank God the TV's okay. And I'm just like, but no, H Day. Oh, I didn't even know you were from New York. I just assumed you were
Yeah.
local.
Yeah.
Because like, you go to MagFest or anything like that? No.
The only cons I've really been to, I mean, New York Comic Con was my first one back in 2011.
So here we have one of our top scientists, like working on the Evangelion project. Angels are coming down and like, annihilating humanity. In fact, I watched a barrage of tanks do nothing to an Evangelion. How comfortable and how confident do you feel in in humankind resisting the Evangelion crisis we got going on?
I believe with our current technology and with the help of funding. What is this?
Oh.
I'm really bad at it.
More funding? You want more funding? We already, okay. We're right back to recording some footage. I got held up there for a bit, talking to somebody. Pretty cool guy. Owned that pretty flashy car that we saw back there. I think something that I always loved about Otakon was the fact that they would go out of their way to have like elaborate displays set up like this. I don't even know what this is for. Pony-chan, Pony-can, US. I actually liked it a little better when it was at Otakon because, well, I guess I should say Baltimore Otakon. Because it seemed like bigger there. Oh yeah, that's pretty cool. Pretty much like Bartertown. Here we go.
And it's not like most of it.
Pardon me. Now we're getting into the thick of it. Fate Grand Order. I don't think I've ever watched the... Oh wait, no, I've watched some of that. It's very interesting though. Oh! It's Mr. Conde, you punk! What?
Thank you.
Oh, sure. Thanks. That's about the extent of my understanding of Japanese. And konnichiwa. And hi. And I really should learn the language. Oh wow, Funimation now. So I actually have a lot of footage of like random things that happened, but the people that did them asked me not to post this on YouTube, so I'm going to have to cut them out. Which is unfortunate, but hey, you know, I'm going to respect that. So you're pretty much just going to see me wandering around and making some like passing comments. Man, that's like massive. Alright, so I see a tiny little girl kid, and I see this knight dude. I see this pissed off like teacher in the top right. Oh wait, maybe she's like a priestess? Then there's like a priestess on the top left hand side. And I don't know what the bloody hell's going on there. And then I see this pink haired girl. Exhibit service? What's going on here? And that's pretty much all the dealer's room on this side. Check out over here. Oh, nice. Live action steel. Actually, there's something very specific I wanted to find. You're all gonna see some special stuff as soon as I get to it. So virtual reality is a pretty amazing like phenomena that we've managed to come up with. The problem is, and I knew this was gonna eventually happen, but you know, see that cosplay wigs shop over there? To my left. There's a very particular VR game where you can play, and it's kind of risque. Actually, it's more than risque. It's very explicit. Yeah. Oh. I'd go into detail about what he's about to do, but I think it's pretty self-explanatory. And I will walk away. Anyway, I just thought it was pretty awesome that, like, they're having little exhibits for, like, $20. I would not have expected that, especially for Otakon. Because Otakon's, like, generally speaking, like, pretty family friendly. We find a Pikachu in his natural habitat, an anime con. Wait, you're not a Pikachu, you're a freaking assassin. Wait. Like, Nintendo has paid you above and beyond what you're worth. Hell, there are fucking god Pokemon out there. Like, you really need to resort to contract killing to make ends meet? Is this all about the greed now? Don't give me that cute look. Oh shit, nope. Happy merchant. All right. Spent an inordinate amount of time in there. So, Otakon 2017, Washington, D.C. Altogether, this is a very vast improvement over what had been. I will say this has been an inordinately expensive con for me. $150 for the hotel room, $22 a night for parking, and $100 entry fee. But, you know, some good friends of mine decided to roll into town recently, and I decided to avail them. Oh yeah, sure. Here we have the real King of Ooh and his legal representation. How exactly, sir, do you intend to make Ooh great again? I see you have a banner back there that says, "Make Ooh great again."
Right, it's a proposition. Hold on, let me get legal counsel for this first. Hot dogs. We don't sell hot dogs anymore. No. Mexicans. We don't deal with those anymore. We're going to build a wall.
What?
Something. And we're going to fund the wall. Child molesters.
What?
No, we're going to have the child molesters build the wall so they can be on the other side of the wall. It's going to deal with two problems: child molestations and not enough walls in the area.
Oh my gosh!
So we'll have both a wall and a way to protect ourselves from molesters.
That's genius.
Thank you. Yes, it is. I mean, it doesn't hurt to hear it, but that's true. Yes.
Well, did you get the inspiration from Attack on Titan by any chance?
I don't know what that is. Is that a gay porn?
No.
That sounds like a gay porn. I don't deal with those. No.
Okay.
No, next question.
All right. So you complained that you seem to be made of gold, and then you complain that that's actually jaundice.
Yes.
Would you think that your running for king would have any, like, your having jaundice would have any effect on you running for king?
Oh yes, it will have an effect in the sense that I'll have first priority to get a liver transplant.
Oh really? Okay.
So it will not be an issue going forward, but I will require a liver for somebody willingly.
Wonderful.
Unwillingly.
What?
We'll figure it out. It doesn't matter.
You'll figure it out.
It's a non-issue.
Oh, okay. So, last question, I guess. Princess Bubblegum doesn't seem to respect your authority.
Yeah.
Is there some sort of bad blood between you two?
She's a bitch.
Ooh.
You heard it from my lawyer.
Your lawyer?
It's also made of gum, and that's freaking gross.
Yeah.
It's probably full of like communal diseases and things like that.
You know what?
That's horrendous.
I'm going to agree with you.
Yeah.
Who wants a princess made of bubblegum? Honestly.
I mean, what's the Queen of England name?
Old.
Biscuits. I don't know.
Biscuits.
Either way, whatever she's made of, it's much better than bubblegum.
Biscuits and tea.
Biscuits and tea. Well, that makes sense. And probably a bit of jam. No, that's Russian. Russian. Never mind. That's fine. Yes.
Well, this is Shitaro Kaneda with the Real King of Boo, signing off. So this is the end of the access corridor. You want to see what it looked like when it came out of? That's what it looked like. Well, that was a kind of weird contrast. Whoa! And this is where you come out from to get into the con center, because I guess that's how you connect both areas together. Still pretty happening. Whoa. Okay. Jeez. I don't think I'm actually going to try going in there. Just to follow what's been said, this is as real as it gets. So I didn't realize it then, but those are actually bicycles and bar stools. Hey, what's going on? It's like weirdly out of focus. Okay. I guess they equalized. And now we're in the main area. Oh shit. It's Kermit the Frog, but he's Dark Side Kermit. I need to stay away from him. This is where dreams happen, only if you have a lot of money. I guess it's a dance competition. That wasn't much of a dance. I'm disappointed. I want my money back. Oh. Have breached a level of Silent Hill 2, and I have managed to find two very thematic characters, one being Pyramid Head, one being the nurse. So how do you feel being like the focus of the game, and like you're just been like harassing an innocent guy who's trying to escape his own demons? Like, how does it feel to be part of the problem?
See, I feel like I've never been given a fair chance to explain my side of the story. Everyone always tries to side with James, but really, he invented me. I am his own subconscious desire to feel punishment because he knows he did wrong by cheating on his wife. That's why he invented her with, such large assets. Really, he's the problem. He's not a good guy. He left his wife dying in the hospital bed, and I get all the shit for it.
I don't know. He seems like a pretty alright dude. He tried helping Eddie with his mental problems. He tried, helping a little girl that was trying to actively get him killed. I don't know. I think he's just misunderstood. You know, we gotta give him a chance. You know,
I have to respectfully disagree with you.
Respectfully disagree with me.
Really, I'm not a bad guy.
You're not a bad. You're carrying a rusty sword, sir, and.
Rats. We have a real rat problem in Silent Hill and Bloodstained.
Oh, is that what you are now? You're an exterminator?
I've been called worse.
You've been called worse. Oh, okay. And who's your friend here? Miss Nurse Girl? She doesn't talk much, does she?
She's not a big fan of talk.
Okay. So do you have any closing statements? Because I do believe I saw James running towards the hospital. Run. Sunday afternoon, this is the Artist's Alley, in which case basically weebs and sweeps can come buy art if they so wish to do so. I will say this, there are a lot of talented artists here. I'm just like, I love a print or a priceless work of art as much as the next guy. I think these days, though, I prefer something that's framed, or maybe a wall mount banner made of fabric. Actually, I'll be straight up honest with you, I prefer furry stuff. And here we go, because I gotta... Wait, what in the world is this? Pin trading? I don't know. I don't know how this works. Ooh, body pillow. Yeah, this place is not, needless to say, massive. And I'm trying not to catch faces. I'm supposed to wait for a friend, so that's why I sort of started, like, I guess, recording footage and seeing what was going on. So is that part of this? Like, is this part of that? Alright, let's see if there's anything I could possibly like here. Ooh. Okay. I guess I'll just sit over here and wait for my friend to show up. Because James is taking forever. Oh, there he is. Okay. Here we have two vault dwellers in their natural habitat, which appears to be a large steel door, which is what you'd expect to find in a vault. So, tell me, has an existential crisis happened in your lives yet? You're like sealed underground in like, what, a hole in the ground? What is that?
It's a vault.
A vault.
Hey, it's better than being up there.
When I think of vaults, I think of like, you know, a bank vault, a safe vault. Like, what's the leadership structure down here? Like,
There's an overseer.
what's the overseer?
Dictatorial.
Pretty dictatorial. You know, when you say that, I just think of a dick. Like, he's a dick. Would you say that?
Kind of a dick.
Okay.
Generally.
Maybe I'm thinking of Vault 101 because I've heard stories about that guy. Like, you know, there was a kid. It was his 10th birthday, and you know, you generally wish somebody a happy birthday, something. And he looked right to that kid and he said, "I hope that kid gets cancer someday." And that's a deep insult in the wasteland.
Well, I heard rumors of another vault where they cloned this one guy and he went on a mass killing spree.
Oh, my best friend Gary. Yeah, I know that guy.
Big Gary Ball.
The Gary vault.
Gary's.
Did they ever find out what was wrong with him? Like why he just went off the handle and started hating people?
Just,
I didn't read all the files.
You didn't read all the files.
Read all the files.
That was a rusty out vault, you know. So
9 out of 10 of them are not doing so well.
so you're one of the good ones.
Yeah, I think it's going pretty well.
All right. Cool.
Food, purified water.
So if the
I don't
vault,
think anyone's running experiments on this that I know of.
you don't think?
I don't think so.
You don't think the government's sort of on that take?
If we were, we wouldn't really know it.
Oh man. So before we head off and part paths, like if the vault were to ever fail for whatever reason, what's your plan B? What are you gonna do?
I guess the base plan, but that'd be pretty unfortunate. Try to find people.
Are you? You're gonna find a new vault. Oh, you got a little Pip-Boy.
It's got a map in it, so.
Mine's dead right now. I cracked the screen.
Oh, jeez.
I gotta get it repaired.
Oh well.
My repair skill's really low.
Better take some Mentats, boyo.
Yeah.
Oh well. I wish you all the best in that hole in the ground, and I'm sure it's gonna get better. You know, just approach the overseer and just be like, hey, there's a thing called democracy. Majority rules. You know, we all vote on something. You might have heard of it.
We can hope.
So it is currently Sunday, and it will be ending soon. Otakon 2017, as we know it. Mostly I just want to play with the, let's see. Oh, that is the zoom function, okay. It's not very ergonomic, though. Okay. Good to know. This is the lone survivor from Vault 111. Now, excuse me, ma'am. Like, your husband was brutally murdered in front of you in cold blood, and your son was taken from you. How did this make you feel?
Well, you know, he didn't do the dishes anyway, so...
He didn't do the dishes anyway? Is that...
Let's be honest. McCready is my husband now, and I'm just...
Oh, he's more of a man than your old husband ever was.
Well, he sticks around, let me
Oh.
tell you that. That one, before the war, you know, it was all drinking all the time.
Really?
Yeah.
Jeez, he seemed...
Extra hours at work. You know, now all that matters is Sean.
He seemed like a stand-up guy before the war. Where did all that go? Like, were you just keeping up images? Was it out of, like, I guess pleasantries for the neighbors?
Yeah, actually, Mr. Handy was starting to notice something, so...
Oh, man. If he noticed anything too, soon, it would have been the junk heap for him.
Oh,
if your
yeah.
husband found out.
And I mean, Mr. Handy has a lot of hands, let me tell you.
So, McCready, is he he's looking out for you, he's there for you. So he's definitely better husband material than, before the war.
Yeah, I knew as soon as I found out that he carried around a little wooden toy soldier that anyone who holds on to crap for that long would hold on to this piece of crap for longer.
Oh, yeah, that's so humble. I have to say, there is a lot of danger out there. Death claws, you got sentry robots, you got the Institute running around, and you got replicant androids that are just shooting up the place. I wish you nothing but the best in finding your little boy.
Thank you so much. Out in the friends, had a talk with a man about some chems. He asked me, what's your flavor? I said, I need a favor. I'm a little short of caps, but I'm a good neighbor.